This was my first year to really into the semi-final, so I feel like quite lucky. I think it's the most difficult part to prepare is about everything, and especially for the blind tasting, will be have a few different parts probably I need to work on much more, such as for the timing control and also how to describe things much more like precisely.
The paper was really tough. There was not much time between all the tasks. I know I could have done better, but I think at that point of time I kind of lost focus or nerves, I guess. I think I may have to come back next year.
I've been preparing for the competition through reading books and also seeking help from my fellow colleagues. They've been giving me blinds and also helping me with spirits, which I'm very bad at. Well, it was a fun journey, very tough, but I think I can do better actually. Not very happy, but had a lot of fun.
I study little by little, but never enough. Just luckily we did CMS Advanced Sommelier course, so I have some fresh memory for the regions, some varieties. I didn't done good enough, maybe still 50-50.
First time try the ASI style of competition. I have to study a lot of the beverages like sake beer and also lots of the small, the lesser known region like Eastern Europe, the Mediterranean as well. It was very tough, but I learned a lot of things from my supportive colleague. Theory also topped my expectation. So, and some practical part also, some question I misunderstood. So I try my best.
Theory questions are very challenging. They tap onto uncharted areas such as SIGA questions and so forth. Moving on, it gives me a lot of motivation to read more out of the current mainstream wine regions, maybe into Eastern European and Central European countries as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the Singapore National Sommelier Competition 2023. All right, so my name is Alvin. I'm the main organizer for this year. And with me, the co-organizer for this year will be Mr. Yang, Yossi Yang. He's actually helping out the Great Escape. Thank you for holding the fort, sir. Okay, so he was the last year's champion. He'll be the main organizer for next year. Okay, this is how we do our community service work for the association, all right? Okay, so this event is organized by the Sommelier Association of Singapore and proudly sponsored by a lot of partners, yeah? So first of all, our main sponsor will be Bottles and Bottles. Bottles and Bottles, give a holler. Okay, so thank you once again, especially to Mr. Cole. Next up, our co-sponsor will be Piven. Our water sponsor is the Water Sommelier, ex-Hilden Water. You can see it around. Everybody has a goodie bag of that. Yeah. Our glassware partner, Kafner 1794. And our another partner was for wine equipment, Coravan. Okay. The following are our trophy sponsors. The Beverage Click Academy, Chef Kang Jiang Sifu, La Pizzaiola, Vinico Asia, Vine and Wine, Wine Australia, Goosebond, and also Alpha International. Thank you, everyone. Next up, honorable mention to our other partners and sponsors, Ang Leong Huat, Angra, Artisan Cellars, Brewlander, Chateau Lagio, Cornerstone, Cornet & Barrel, Crystal Wines, Fermented, SG, Galliana, Grand Van, Italian Wine Club, Juliet Victor Asia, La Concesta, One Cellar, Tsuga, The Vintage Club, Crystal wines and wine to style. Okay, next up, finally, to our competition proper, our judges this year. Again, what we have this year, our Chief Judge, Paz Livingston. Let's give a round of applause for our Chief Judge this year. So, Paz Livingston frequents Singapore quite often and now based in Asia. She's working with the Anne Sophie Pick Group, yeah, and many openings. Thanks for taking time out for helping us with this competition. Thank you so much. Next up, we'll run through all the other judges. Mr. Alan Au, we can give you a hand wave, thank you. Miss Annette Scarf, Master of Wine. Mr. Eugene Tan. Mr. Gerald Liu, our President of Sommelier Association Singapore. Hervé Penikin, sir. Mr. Mason Ng. Mr. Richard Hemming, Master of Wine. Mr. Tan Ning Xian, Master of Wine. And our associate judge today, Mr. Lucas Liu, 2 years ago was national champion. Okay, next up, we'll go through our participants. So this year in total, we have 9 participants. And going in order, ladies, Celine Jong from Park 90. Mr. Daisuke Kawai. Mr. Dennis Lim. Mr. Gary Low. Jacques Chua. Miss Lucy Liu. Mr. Pania, Mr. Wyman Kok, and Mr. Zachary Tay. So what we want to do now is to invite our semi-finalists up on stage and we will reveal who goes into the finals. Everybody excited? Yes. After we announce? Yeah. Okay. So, out of the 9 candidates, we have 6 semi-finalists. They actually attempted the semi-finals this morning. They were here amidst the bad traffic and road closures at 8 o'clock, I hope, after a very busy Saturday service. Okay, please, to the stage, please. Okay, smile for the camera. Okay, next up, they are all lined up according to their candidate number. All right, so prior to this, the judges have no idea who, they had a theory paper this morning, and followed by a series of tasks, and they have no idea who are the candidates that did which other paper. So now they will only be known as for their numbers, all right? So now I hand over to our Chief Judge, Paz, thank you.
Yes, so I have to say congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to all the sommeliers that compete this year, semi-finalists especially. You have done a very hard work. Bravo. And you have to be very happy and pleased for this. But we have to choose 3 of you. So I will announce the numbers that stay on stage. Are you ready? So without order, particular order, candidate number 8.
This is Miss Leslie Liu, candidate number 8. Yeah. Okay. So next up.
Yes. Second is candidate number 10.
Mr. Zachary Tay.
And last one is candidate number 9.
Miss Celine Jong. Congratulations to our finalists and also all the hard work. Thank you to all the semi-finalists. So should we proceed to finals? Okay, thank you so much. This way, please. Please take a front row seat. You can welcome to stay and watch the finals or get a drink, which I think you need. Everybody need. Okay. Okay, after now, what we will do is we will draw lots. All right, we'll draw lots. You won't go first, don't worry, okay? I don't know, you may draw lots.
How are you feeling? Happy?
Yes. Happy.
Surprised?
Pretty.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. I'm so happy now to be on the stage. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'm probably the most surprised. I wasn't expecting, to be honest. Very
Bravo.
difficult paper. Very difficult paper.
Congratulations to you three, and enjoy very much the final. We are going just to, you take a number, and so we have your order. So here, Alvin, please. Number?
3.
Number 2.
Number 1.
So you stay. Please. You stay with us.
Okay, ladies. Just, ladies and gentlemen, give us a while. We need to mic up the contestant. Just take about a couple of minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, try not to enter and exit the room for the finals too frequently. We need to keep absolute silence. A reminder, keep absolute silence when the competition is happening. No shouting out whatever you think you know. All right, if not, you'll be on stage competing, right? Yeah, so don't shout anything that you might think that is correct or whichever. So absolute silence. The only people that are supposed to speak will be the chief judge or any of the judges. All right, so that's a kind reminder. Any people on the phone, alarm, whatever, just put your phones to silence mode, please. Thank you. Okay, I think we are ready. Bess, over to you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Somewhere.
I have no idea what to say. Go easy on me, please. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you
Let's
very
start.
much.
Please come with me.
Yes.
We start with this table. This table, we have the aperitif. A guest order a glass of champagne, another guest a dry martini, and the third a glass of white wine from the Caravan Wine by the Glass selection. You will have 6 minutes to do the service.
Just, if you don't mind, just ask you to repeat the question, please.
This table, we have the aperitif. A guest order a glass of champagne, another guest a dry martini, and the third a glass of white wine from the Caravan Wines by the Glass selection. You will have 6 minutes to do the service.
Will do. Time starts when I...
Time starts now.
Will do. Beg your pardon, may I know who's having the champagne and the white wine, please?
Jerry will have the champagne.
Most certainly.
Have the white wine.
Most certainly. So I will come back. I will pour the Caravan on the side, and I'll bring you the white wine, man. I'll be right over. I beg your pardon, before I continue, you'll be asking for a classic martini, yes? With gin and vermouth, stirred.
I would like to have a gin, stir, and olive.
Gin stirred with olives, right away. Just checking the wine, make sure it's not faulty, wine is clean. So there we go. So a bit of ice to chill the glass. We go here. Gunpowder gin. So we got here 2 shots of gin, and I'm going to finish with a dry vermouth. Give it a nice stir. But not too much because I don't want the ice to dilute too much. I don't want to dilute the martini. There's a nice stir right here. Ice on the side. And garnished with a little bit of olives. 1 olive good for you, sir? Would you like a 2? 1 will do, thank you. It's a glass of white for you, ma'am. This would be a Riesling from Germany. And I present to you the, beg your pardon, I'm going to do the champagne. So this is the Henri Giraud, Esprit de Giraud, sir. There we go. And last but not least, a dry martini. Please enjoy. Would you like should I have any cold cuts or maybe some salami, some jamon iberico, some sardines to go with your aperitif? We're good? Thank you. Before I move to another table, I just wonder if there's anything else I can do for you. Maybe I can get my colleagues to help you take your food orders as well. Oh, we're good? Thank you very much. Enjoy the evening. Sorry, how much time do I have left? Okay. Thank you.
Please come here.
Ooh, tough one. Thank you.
Please identify these 4 wines. You have 4 minutes.
Will do. Time starts when I touch the glass?
Yes.
Will do. Wine number 1 would be a Brunello and Montalcino. Wine number 2, it's nice and earthy, sour cherries, but tannins are high. I'm going to go with a Barolo here. For wine number 1, the Rosso Montalcino would be from 2019. Barolo, I'm going to go with a 2018 Barolo. Wine number 3, ruby, bricking, bit of brown at the edge, lots of ripe fruit. Acid's low, tannins are medium plus, tannins are medium. Quite fruit forward, I'm going to go with a wine from the Southern Rhone, Vaqueras from the 2020 vintage. Wine number 4. Wine number 4, nice hibiscus, rose, red cherries, medium plus, acid, medium, tannins. I'm going to go with a Chianti Classico from the 2021 vintage. All the wines here would go very well. I would suggest serving them in a Burgundy glass. Serving temperatures would go towards the higher side, around 15 to 16 degrees Celsius. Food-wise, I think all the wines here go very well with red meats, but they also work well with pork. If I'm thinking of some local dishes, I'm just thinking of char siu right now, or siu yong, which is like the roast pork belly. But otherwise, a kurobuta pork shoulder would be a delicious dish to enjoy these wines with. Alternatively, maybe some baby lamb. Baby lamb racks would be really nice with this dish as well. It's got great acidity in all the wines, with a nice herb crust on the top, a bit of caramelized vegetables, root vegetables. I think it would be really nice with these 4 wines. I'm just going to revisit them. Beg your pardon, I'm going to change my call on wine number 4. I'm going to go with a New World Pinot Noir. Something from Oregon. It's got great acidity, actually. I missed that earlier. Medium plus acidity, tannins on the medium minus side. Really ripe fruit, which leads me towards New America, Oregon, from the 2020 vintage. So I have 4 minutes, am I right? Thank you.
Please make a full organoleptic description of wine number 3. You will have 4 minutes.
Wine number 3. Wine is clear, no gas or sediment here. Wine is bright with a medium, with a pale ruby concentration. We've got a little bit of ruby orange on the hue here, going right to a bricking rim. Silvery on the rim as well. Staining is light. Viscosity is medium. Viscosity is high, beg your pardon. On the nose, wine is clean with a high intensity of fruit aromas, and it is youthful. On the palate, on the nose, a lot of ripe cherries, overripe cherries, beg your pardon, dried cranberries, candied raspberries, even a little bit of strawberry jam on the palate. On the nose, beg your pardon, lots of dried flowers here, hibiscus, rose. There's a fair amount of earthiness on the wine as well. It's almost like a potting soil, turned earth. There's a little bit of dried mushrooms coming through towards the end as well. There's a nice stony minerality coming through as well. It's a bit chalky, but like a cracked chalk kind of minerality coming through. I don't get any new oak on the nose, but I will taste the wine to confirm. On the palate, wine is dry with a medium acid structure. Tannins are also nice and medium. We've got medium plus bodied wine here. Alcohol is on the higher side. I do get quite a bit of warmth on the finish. I believe this would be in a medium plus in terms of alcohol. The palate confirms the nose. A lot of this ripe, overripe cherries, candied cranberries, candied raspberries, strawberry jam. More hibiscus than rose here, but definitely quite a fair bit of potpourri. No new oak on the palate, but I believe this wine has been aged in neutral oak barrels. A nice stony minerality as well, like hot earth, baked stones, cracked chalk. The wine is balanced with a medium plus complexity. Finish is also on the medium plus. I'm going to go with an old world wine here, possible from 1 to 3 years of age, from a moderate warm climate. I'm going to go with a Grenache-based blend from the Southern Rhone, or a Sangiovese from Chianti in a warm climate, warm vintage, beg your pardon, because of that red cherry aromas. I forgot to mention earlier, so there's a little bit of that leather coming through, a bit of that forest floor on the palate. My apologies for missing that out. Final conclusion, I'm going to go with a wine from the Old World, from the 2020 vintage. This should be a Vaqueras from the Southern Rhone, a Grenache blended wine, but Grenache as the dominant blend. For this wine, I would serve this in a Burgundy glass. I like to serve it a little bit on the cooler side, so I'm looking at something around 15 degrees Celsius in a Burgundy glass. For food pairing-wise, I would say this goes very well with Mediterranean food like a ratatouille. Thank you.
Please, come here. So next table, please aerate and serve a bottle of Polvanera 2019, and you will have 6 minutes.
So Polvanera 2019. Am I right? Oh, yes, please. Sorry about that.
Please aerate and serve a bottle of Polvanera 2019. You will have 6 minutes.
Will do. Beg your pardon? May I? I just have your glasses here. Thank you. So the Polvanera Primitivo 2019. 19 was a nice warm vintage, good vintage for Italy, if I may say. And a Primitivo would be a Zinfandel. This is the same wine that you find in Oregon. Sorry, not Oregon, Napa Valley. Beg your pardon. Ooh, we got a nice big magnum here as well. This would be now. Not a lot of people know that this is actually this wine is actually. My apologies. Give me a second. This wine actually originates from Croatia, and in Croatia, it's actually called Krajinac de Kastelanski, literally meaning the jewel of Kastelanski. It is a very, very old grape variety. But before I serve the wine, I would like to show the. May I know who will be tasting the wine, please? Beg your pardon. So the Polvanera Primitivo. Thank you. Ooh, it seems I got the wrong decanter. I'll be right back. So, now this is a big wine, like typical Primitivos. You're going to get a lot of these candied fruit characters, candied cherries, candied raspberries. But in Italy, here you get a little bit more acidity than what you would get, say, from the Napa Valley side, from Lodi. Now, for food pairing wise, I would suggest that you enjoy this with actually some spicy food. I found that Primitivo actually goes extremely well with curries, with foods with a little bit of chili, and I highly recommend it. In fact, it was a big surprise when I first tried it myself. Just give me a second. I'm going to aerate the decanter. Sorry, I'm going to use 2 decanters instead because it seems there's a little bit of coffee in here. My apologies on that. I didn't notice that earlier. There we go. Oh, this is not going to be easy. So, this is a young wine, so I'm just going to give this wine as much air as possible to help soften the tannin structure and let the wine aerate. The tricky part here will be to stop the decanting stop the decant midway, without spilling, of course. There we go. My apologies. Anyway, while I was talking about curries, in fact, one of my favorite dishes to enjoy with a Primitivo would actually be a beef rendang. Beef rendang with a little bit of rice, with all that coconut milk, really goes extremely well with this Primitivo. All right, the decanting is done. Apologies, the bottle cork for your inspection, sir. If I may. I took a quick whiff of the wine. It smells okay, but I have to trouble you to double check. Oh, that's good, thank you. Would you be decided on your main courses, perhaps? Will do, will do. Well, if I may, I'd like to suggest something that we have on our menu. We have some Pyrenean lamb racks here that chef does with a curry crust, which I think will go extremely well with this wine. Would you like me to leave the wine on the bottle, sir, or on the side station? Most certainly. Please enjoy, gentlemen. Sorry.
Good. So, we are going to stay at this table, but you will see a menu.
Will do. Ah,
Okay.
right.
So, you have 5 wines for the menu. Please propose an order with reasons for the service of the wines. You can suggest other wines in replacement, but fewer points will be awarded. You want to repeat?
Yes, would you repeat, please? Thank you.
You will have 5 wines for the menu. Please propose an order with reasons for the service of the wines. You can suggest other wines in replacement, but fewer points will be awarded. You have 5 minutes.
Thank you. The wine over here. Yeah.
Just 1 second. Ah, there. Yeah.
Stating Nazareth, Chateau Juliet, Concordance, Maricatan, Tetona, Monte. So here we have a 4-course menu. We have here Zender Canals. This is a very, very classic dish from Lyon. So it's a farci made from Zender, which is a freshwater fish, if I remember correctly. That's shaped into little canals and poached. So for this dish, I would like to serve this with the Maricotan Concordance champagne from the 2017 vintage. We've got nice acidity and freshness in this wine here. And Maricotan makes her champagnes have a bit more structure, more power, and I highly recommend that to start with the Zender Canals for this. For the next course, with the back of sea bass, which has been cooked on the skins, chanterelle mushrooms, nice and earthy here. I would like to pair this with the Le Nosatier 2015, as well as the Detona Monte Mazzino. Now, I believe the Le Nosatiers would be from Kistler, which is an estate in the Napa Valley. Sonoma, beg your pardon, which typically makes very nice buttery style Chardonnays. I'm not too familiar with the Daytona, but I'll have to double check with my notes on this. But I believe it's a white as well. It will go really well with the Pensier Sea Bass. And also the Nosatiers has a little bit of age on the bottle, almost 10 years now, 8 years actually. And as Chardonnays age, you will get all these honey, mushroom flavors that develop from bottle aging. And I think it'll go really well with these chanterelle mushrooms over here. Plus, chanterelles are in season right now, very, really yummy. For the mains, we have here some seasonal duckling with a hazelnut praline, so it's a little bit sweetish, with some beetroot, some gooseberry juice for a bit of acid, for an acid kick here. This will definitely help with the fattiness of the duckling. For this, I would recommend the Stading 2020. I believe this would be a Shiraz. So it's got a lot of body here, nice tannins, nice refreshing acidity, a bigger, fuller bodied wine here that I think will go really well with this darkling. And to finish, we have some figs from Bordeaux here, fresh crystallized with a little bit of olive oil ice cream. I would recommend it with the Chateau Gillette 1989. This would be a Sautins. So it is a wine made from Semillon and Sauvignon Blanc that has seen botrytis, which is a noble rot, and this gives a lot of concentration to the wine here. It gives a lot of concentration, all of these saffron, ginger aromas with a nice acidity to balance the sweetness, and I think it goes really well with the figs, as particularly they're all from the same region as well, Bordeaux being the larger area where you will find Sautins. 89 was also a great vintage, so I believe this wine is drinking beautifully now. I would suggest to decant the Stading 2020 as soon as we start service. This will give the wine time to open up and release all the aromas that would otherwise be hidden if we poured it directly. I would also very quickly decant the Les Noisetiers just in case there are any sediments. As we know, as wine ages, they do tend to pick up sediments, and I wouldn't be surprised to find a little bit of wine crystals in this particular bottle. The Chateau Gillette definitely also would benefit from a bit of decanting as well to help the wine open out after being stuck in the bottle for well over 30 years. And also to get rid of to separate the tartrate crystals that come with bottle aging. For the glassware, I would serve the Marie Cotan actually in a white wine glass. I believe this would help open out the aromas of the wine. The Detona Montemazzino would be in a white wine glass. Noisetiers would be in a Burgundy glass. Beg your pardon, I'm just going to have to go back a bit to the champagne. I want to serve it a little bit warmer. I'm going somewhere around 10 degrees Celsius for this champagne. For the whites, I'm going to serve them at about 8 degrees Celsius, a little bit colder. But the Detona Montemazzino will be in a white wine glass. The Kistler and Noisetiers will be served in a Burgundy glass. For the Stading, I would like to use a Bordeaux glass here just to concentrate all that fruit aromas to the spices.
Time.
Thank you. Okay. There's more.
So again, for a blind tasting.
I have not done this in years. Oh dear gosh.
Please identify these beverages and state what they have in common. You will have 4 minutes.
Could I trouble you to repeat the question, please?
Please identify these beverages and state what they have in common. You will have 4 minutes.
Will do. So this wine is quite sweet on the nose. Well, this beverage is quite sweet on the nose. Alcohol seems to be on the higher side, quite warm. Off dry, no acidity on the lower side, quite a bit of lactic acid mouthfeel. I believe this would be sake, probably like a genshu that has not been diluted. Beverage number 2, I see quite a lot of bubbles on the top here. Yeasty, this smells like a lager to me. A lager beer. I smell on beverage number 3, I pick up quite a lot of coffee tones. It's like lightly toasted. It's like pouring water over coffee. I believe this would be a cold brew coffee. Beverage number 4, beg your pardon. Oh, the beverage number 4 is quite powerful on the nose, in fact a little bit alcoholic. definitely, this is either UDV or a brandy, definitely a distilled spirit using grapes. But it's not as rich and sweet like a cognac or a bar Armagnac. So I'm going to go more towards either a UDV or a Ma, maybe a Ma de Bourgogne or a Fin de Bourgogne. If I had to find any similarities in these four beverages, I would say that Saccharomyces cerevisiae has been used in all three in the fermentation production process. They also, the other thing that would be common, similar, or between these four as well, would be that they have had water added to them. For the sake, definitely we add water in the fermentation process. To make beer as well, we put the wort. To make the wort, the must, to start the beer, we boil it with water for the sprouted barley. Definitely cold brew, water. And with distilled beverages, usually after distillation, it goes up to around 70 to 80% alcohol. And producers would add water to bring it down to around 40 degrees, 40% ABV. I'm going to go with water as the common factor between these four beverages. Serving temperature-wise, sorry I missed that out earlier. Serving temperature-wise, for the sake, I would serve it at around 10 degrees Celsius, just something a little bit warmer. For the beer, definitely nice and cold. I would go about 5 degrees Celsius here. The cold brew here is at a really good temperature here, straight out from the fridge. 5 degrees, 6 degrees would be perfect. For the UDV, I like it a little bit warmer. I'll go around 14 degrees Celsius.
Time.
Thank you.
Yes, please come this way.
It never ends.
Well, you can be anyway. You will have, so now the moment of the wine list correction.
Will do.
So please correct this wine list. You will have 3 minutes.
Will do.
Let's go. Yes.
Van die Fans, Marcel, Kapitein de la Couvre, Samos, Barrel Age. I believe Samos would be a dessert wine. I would put this. I wouldn't put this in the white wine area. Tessicilian Munjabel, correct. Saint Joseph. Second red wine, Alain Vosges. I believe there's a spelling error. Vosges would be a Vosge. Wine number 3, Bouzy. Bouzy would be from Champagne, actually, and Paul Barra is a Champagne producer. I don't think it should be inside the red wine category. Wine number 4, a Sancerre. If it is a Sancerre Rouge, it should be indicated. And I don't recall Domaine de Rocheneuf making a Sancerre. He is based in the Loire Valley in Salma-Champagny, so he's very much a Chenin Blanc and Cabernet Franc producer. Judith Beck, Canantum, Zweigelt. Well, Judith Beck is definitely in Austria. Canantum's correct. I don't recall her doing a pure Zweigelt, though. I don't recall her doing a pure Zweigelt. She's really great with a Blaufränkisch. Deco Beverage Vendange Mask. Vin des Voix Plagio 2010. This looks right. For the first white wine, I believe the name might be wrong. It should be an Alexander Ban. Alexanderbain, Alexander Ban. White wine number 5. The
Time.
Aqua.
And now the last solo test. So again, in the screen. So please correct, and you will have 10 seconds per slide.
10 seconds per slide. Got it.
We can start.
Oh goodness. I am not familiar with this at all. The signs of wine from wine to glass. Oh, shit. Goodness gracious. No, I'm not familiar with this either. Oxford Companion to Wine. This will be the latest edition. No, I don't know this one. Kermit Lynch, US. How to think and drink lovers, Rajat Pa. Oh man, I know this one.
And thank you very much.
That was very, very difficult.
Thank you very much for the performance of
Thank you.
this first
Thank you.
part. Please,
Thank you.
big applause.
Once again, this would be the Singapore National Sommelier Competition 2023, proudly organized by the Sommelier Association of Singapore, with all our prestigious and esteemed sponsors. The glasses that you are using today, every single glass is from Kafner, sponsored by Mr. To Li Ming. Thank you, sir. And everyone is walking away with a bottle of water, artisanal water, from Hilden. Thank you, Mr. Sam Wu. Okay, once again, this is the Singapore National Sommelier Competition 2023. This is organized by the Sommelier Association of Singapore. We are a proud member of the Association Sommelier International. Main sponsors this year is Bottles and Bottles. Thank you so much for your strong support this year. Hi everyone, once again this is Alvin here. Hope everyone is enjoying your time at the Grape Escape. Please make your way back to the stage front. The second candidate will be brought up shortly. Thank you. Okay, so now the judges are ready for the second candidate. So let us welcome Miss Celine Jong. Someone's going to fetch Miss Celine Jong from Park 90. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Miss Celine Jong, candidate number 2.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Let's start here. Please. This table will have the aperitif.
Okay.
A guest order a glass of champagne, another guest a dry martini, and the third a glass of white wine from the Caravan Wines by the Glass selection.
Okay.
You will have 6 minutes to do the service.
Could you have to repeat?
This table will have the aperitif. A guest order a glass of champagne, another guest a dry martini, and the third a glass of white wine from the Caravan Wine by the Glass selection. You will have 6 minutes to do the service.
Okay.
And start now.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Celine, sommelier of the day. May I know who ordered the champagne? Gerald, okay. And then may I know the glass of the white wine?
I did.
Okay, good, thank you. And I have the dry martini. Okay, thank you. Would you prepare the vodka or gin base?
Gin, olive, and stir.
Thank you so much. I prepare you quickly. Thank you. Let's bring the glass first. So, Mr. Gerard, we have the two options of the white wine today. We have the Alsace Riesling 2020 and also the Soave Garganara base up from the northern Italy from Veneto. This was slightly sweet. Which one you prefer, sir?
Actually, I was having the white wine.
Oh, sorry about this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, no, sorry about this. Would you want some the Alsace Riesling or the
Riesling.
Riesling. Thank you. Allow me to check the condition first. I'm using the Coravin for you the condition. Thank you for waiting. This is for you from Alsace Riesling. The Schonenberg is the domain the Lucien Choquet 2020. Slightly sweetness of the sweetness. Is it okay for you? Okay. This is tasting first. It's have the nice the brightness, the acidity with the slightly sweetness. Yeah, very goes well with the nice the lots of the seafood. Maybe I would like to recommend this wine from the Pensia, the Hokkaido scallop with some touch of the some apricot juice. Together touch with the caviar on top for you. All right, thank you so much. Enjoy your wine. And Mr. Liu, this is for your dry martini. Hope you enjoy. Thank you. Thank you for waiting. This is for your Agnigiro Esprit de Nature from the Agnigiro for your tasting first. It's a very dry style of the champagne, especially made by more the Pinot Noir, nice the structure, also with a nice freshness. I recommend this one is with the cheese croquette, the Comté cheese based croquette with the Comté cheese on top. Enjoy your wine, thank you.
Bye.
Please come with me. So next task will be here. Here you have water as well. Please identify these 4 wines. You have 4 minutes.
Please repeat again.
Please identify these 4 wines. You have 4 minutes.
Okay, thank you. I will start on wine number 3, is red wine. One is from the over moderate climate. Sorry, I changed. Wine number 3 is from New World, from the New Zealand. It's a cool climate region. From Central Otago, Pinot Noir base, Atarangi 2021 vintage. Wine number 2 is red wine. It's from the moderate climate, Italy. From the Toscana, it's a Sangiovese base. I think it's a Brunello Montalcino, Riserva Leber, 2015, which is a great vintage one. Wine number 4 is also the Pinot Noir, but it's from the New Old World. It's a Burgundy, I think Gilbert Chambertin, the Premier Cru or the Grand Cru level of wine. Very good, great quality producer. So wine, I call this one the 2019 vintage. Wine number 1 is also from Italy. I placed this wine is from the Piemonte Barolo 2013 vintage, slightly more the advanced. I recommend number 1 and 2 wine is the Decanting Advance for this wine. It's very nice structured and elevated to high acidity. It's very great complex wine. It definitely can be aging very long. And also from the great vintage wine. Number 3 and 4 is quite a softer, juicy, and it's the wine compared to number 1, 2. I recommend this one is number 3 and 4. We can put them a little bit lighter dishes, some dark or some fruity also as well. And then I will stop to the maybe number 3 for the slightly more lower temperature, like the 15 to 16 degrees Celsius, with the balloon shape of the glass. Burgundy glass number 4, I saw the 16 to 17 degrees Celsius, and then I stop to the number 1 for the after number 3 for sequence. I recommend to this wine so the Decan. With the 17 to 18 degrees Celsius and it's 1 hour decant. Now, the wine number 2 is most full body and the most structured wine. I recommend this wine to also the 17 to 90 degrees Celsius, decant the 2 hour. Thank you.
Now, please make a full organoleptic description of wine number 3.
All right, yeah.
You will have 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Wine number 3 is red wine. It's the clear, the medium minus concentration. The stop day bright is day bright, the medium ruby color. To the fade is slightly the garnelling. There is no sediment, no gas, and the viscosity is the medium on the nose. One is a clean, useful, clean and sound, and the medium intensity. It's a lot of the fresh red fruit, like a crunch, the cranberry, and then some red cherries, some morello cherry with some of the strawberries, the kind of the food of the fresh red fruit notes, and also the fresh rose petal, and then some fresh slight touch of some of the licorice as well. Again, some of the fresh savory herbs, some like some tea leaf with some of the touch of some tarragon, some thyme also as well. Yeah, this one is very lively. I think river rock minerality is, I found some minerality also as well. I don't think it's aging the new, it could be more the neutral better or very the short macellation. Company on the palate. Let's try. Elevated acidity, and then it's the moderate body, and then it tests the moderate alcohol level. It tests the very beautiful, the floral notes together with lots of the red fruit. It's a very pleasant, the fruit dominant wine. I think this one is a moderate plus complexity, and then moderate plus the finish, and moderate plus the 5 to 6 seconds, and then it tastes very balanced and very the crunchiness and the lots of the lively acidity on the palate. I can find on the palate, really more the crunch, the red cherry notes, red berry, cranberry, wild strawberry. Also as well as some rose petals, some rose hips, some damask, some peony, some pomegranate also you can find. And then some of the fresh savory herb like some the thyme and tarragon as well. I think this one is aging oak, but I don't think it's a new oak. I suggest it indicate to me it's more the neutral better or maybe the Shomatella to me. I think this one is from the New World, from the New Zealand. It's a moderate climate. Yeah, I call this one is for the Central Otago Pinot Noir, producer called Atalangi, 2021, very young vintage, very juicier. I would like to serve this wine to the 15 to 16 degrees, there's slightly the lower temperature with the balloon shape of the beautiful, Riedel Veritas Burgundy glass for this wine. No need to decant, just right away with keep the temperature. I think this one is very good as well with a nice duck dish as well. So I suggest this wine with the Peking duck, the pan-fried duck breast, and then put some orange juice and some cranberry juice because it's lots of the red fruit dominant. And then we put some dry thyme, and then I put the honey slip on the side. It has nice acidity and then very elevated acidity and the lots of fruitiness as it goes well with the juiciness of the texture of the duck, I think. And then cranberry juice is very good to match with this wine. I can recommend this one is for our local food, maybe the famous Peking duck also as well. I think, yeah, so in the Chinese, very softer and the succulent of the duck meat is very goes well with this wine, especially yellow plum sauce is gives also the match with this wine. I think this one is now just nice to drink. Also, we can keep more 3 to 5 years or so. I highly recommend this wine to enjoy to everywhere. Very juicy and very lively the acidity with the nice fruitiness. It's very highly recommend this one to the wine beginner also as well.
Time.
I would like to, yeah.
Good. Next table. Please aerate and serve a bottle of Polvanera 2019. You will have 6 minutes.
Yes, could you repeat for me?
Please aerate and serve a bottle of Polvanera 2019. You will have 6 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Start now.
Okay, good afternoon. My name is Sally. May I know who's hosted today? Thank you. Oh, I changed it. Okay, Mr. Tan is for your Polvara, the 2019 vintage, especially Primitivo basis, Magnum butter. I recommend it's still very young vintage. I think it needs more the aeration. I recommend the decant for you. Okay, thank you. Still very young, but it could be the primitive slaves, the thick skin grape. So I recommend to the decant with some also fine. So Primitivo is one of the indigenous grapes. It's famous for the southern Italy. Also, you can find that this wine is from the Croatia as well. So very nice juiciness about the red fruit dominant with like slightly sweet spiciness notes of those as well. Mr. Tang, allow me to check the condition for you. Thank you. Wine condition is really good. I recommend this wine is with some, it has the nice red fruit dominant. Also there's some sweet spiciness like lots of the herbaceous as well. And there's some nice baking spice notes like kind of the nutmeg and clove and some mint also as well. Very juiciness also has some nice complexity. I recommend this wine to grilled the sirloin steak. The sirloin steak with some slightly put some pepper, the red wine sauce, and then I put it on side for some sauteed mushroom with some beetroot also as well. Sliced. Would you like to check the cork first? That's good. Thank you. Tasting first. Oh, sorry about this. That's right. Thank you. Do you want to keep the cook or? Yes, I will take for you. And then I will put the table is small. Is it okay? Can I put on the table for you? Okay, thank you. Okay. So it's for your wine. You. Okay, so if you have anyone the vegetarian, I want to recommend some of the vegetarian option further with this one. Thank you.
Please come here. So we stay in this table, but there will be a menu.
Yeah.
So you have 5 wines for the menu. Please propose an order with reasons for the service of the wines. You can suggest other wines in replacement, but fewer points will be awarded.
Could you repeat, please?
You have 5 wines for the menu. Please propose an order with reasons for the service of the wines. You can suggest other wines in replacement, but fewer points will be awarded. You start now. You have 5 minutes.
Okay, I want to recommend to the first course with the Jando quinoa with the covered by the plankton with the lemon sea sauce. I will recommend the Tetra Motte Marigino, the Timorasso 2019 for the pairing with this. It's very the seafood based with like lots of the citrus sauce. Tetra has a nice green element like a lime and lots of the lemony nose with a nice citrus. It goes well. It can matching with the first course. Second course, a bag of sea bass. It's a cooked skin with the mushroom, brioche salad with the smoked anchovy. I would recommend the Le Noisetier from the Kistler 2019 Sonoma Berry wine. This sea bass has a nice texture, also have the medium body wine. I think it goes well with the Oak Ridge Chardonnay, especially from the the cuvee from the Kistler's Le Noisetier. It's nice hazelnut nose and a slightly more the mushroom and then some almond nose is very goes well with the mushroom and the brioche sauce as well. And some slightly smoky anchovies. Yeah. And then the second course, seasonal duckling with the hazelnut premium supreme with the beetroot gooseberry juice. I would like to recommend this one to, I would suggest another wine for the I will go to the Steding from the Tobrek from Shiraz base 2020 from the Barossa Valley. Its wine is still very young, very powerful style wine, but also have nice juiciness because there's lots of the ripeness, the fruitness. I think it can pair with the dark, and then also the beetroot, the cappuccino is can cover with the tannin. And then last course is the fig from the Bordeaux for the dessert with the fresh custard, and then caramelized French toast with the olive ice cream. I would recommend this one is Chateau Gillette from Sauternes, very special. The wine from the Bordeaux, the sweet wine. It's Botrytage wine. It's made by Semillon and Sauvignon Blanc. I think it very goes well with the fig, the base. It's very same. Fig also the specialty of the Bordeaux. 89 very well aged now. I think it also very goes well with the fig-based dessert, especially French toasty nose, caramelized nose. It goes well with the sweetness of like a vanilla, some of the honeysuckle nose from the Chateau Gillette, and also the olive. And then I recommend for the starter for the sparkling wine. For not here, but I recommend. Maybe the champagne, the Blanc de Blanc. I recommend the Charles Blanc de Milanais 2007, which is the Charles the prestige cuvee. Very nice, the toastiness, and this is over the 12 years of aging on the lees. Very nice complexity, and also the nice, very vibrant acidity as well. Second course, after maybe pick the Bordeaux, maybe I recommend the glass of cognac for the Hennessy Paradis, which is one of them, for the nice sweet ending with some mayonnaise, with some dark chocolate, with cannoli that we serve together. And also I can serve I recommend after this, some nice tea for the sweet ending. I recommend some the Oriental tea from the Taiwan. It's from oolong tea for the Oriental beauty. Very nicely balanced sweetness, also not so much the technique. It's very the longer finish. I think very clean the palate for your dinner. Yeah. Then, yeah. Thank you.
Please, we continue here. So you will have more blind tasting. Please identify these beverages and state what they have in common. We will have 4 minutes.
Could you repeat, please?
Please identify the beverage and state what they have in common. You will have 4 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Beverage number 3 is not alcohol, then it's just Bailey tea. And then number 2 is beer. Lager beer is also made by the Bailey. Number 4 is whiskey. Is a single malt whiskey from the Scotland, from the Speyside. Very top quality the whiskey. I think number 1 is apple brandy. Apple brandy from made by the apple. A common thing is I would like to recommend this one is all from the Scotland, the same countries. Number 2 and 3 is the same, the barley base, and also all the grain base. Yeah, number 3 is also the grain. Number 4, the malt also one of the grain, but number 1 I double check. Number 1 spirit is, I think not spirit, it's a liquor. It's a liquor, it's a whiskey base. It's put together slightly the fruitness with some honey together. But it's no honey, it's maybe more the fruit together. So also from the whiskey.
Please. So you have, again, the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone do you want?
Wine list, okay.
Yes. Yes, so please correct this wine list. You will have 3 minutes.
Could you repeat, please?
Please correct this wine list.
Yeah.
You will have 3 minutes. And it's time.
Okay. First one is red wine number 3. So Fuji 2018 pulverized champagne should be moved to the sparkling section. And the red wine number 4, Sunset 2022, Locheno, France. Locheno is based in okay. And then okay, so go back to the number. Antoine Bang 2019 France, Budweiser, I think it's correct. The Carpe Diem Domaine d'Ecu, Carpe Domaine d'Ecu 2018 should be from the southwest. So I think it doesn't bang the fay. I think it's a Beverage, something southwest. Beverage, Bangdangju Marquis, the Marquis Ellis at Oliver to move. 2021. I think not Bangdaju. I think this one should be the Bangdaju Tartif. This one's missing the country. I add for this one France. The Samos Beverage, the fastest vineyard 2021 from Greece. Samos is famous for the sweet wine. I think this one should be better in the sweet wine. Also, we moved to the sweet wine section. Arba Bengdu Valley, the pledge was 2010 francs. This one also the fortified wine. Arba Bengdu Valley. Terre Siciliane, Mongiver Francone Salin, 2020. I think it's correct. Saint Joseph Le Vieux 2019 Alain Bourgeois. This one is the Closer Hermitage, not the base. The Alain Bourgeois is Closer Hermitage, so should not Saint Joseph. Karenunten Zweigert, Judith Beck. Is also missing the country from the Austria. Karenunten Zweigert. I think this one is based on Zweigert, Judith Beck, the region from Karenunten. Hoshenov is
Time.
Good, we continue on the screen. So a little quiz, and you have 10 seconds per slide.
Okay.
Starting now.
A new French wine, new French wine. Hugh Jones, Mirlevine, Saluband. Gerard Basset. Who is that? Wines of Northern Caramel Range. It's from the Igigal, Wine of Science. Science of Wine is from Hugh Johnson. Volcanic Wine, Salt Green and Power. Volcanic Wine is from say the book title. Julia Hadago Jesse Novice edited is the Wine Export. Say book the title, Orange Wine. Natural Wine, the Natural Wine, the Wine Bible to the say book title, Wine Bible. Wine Bible for this. Lazapas, the Wine Odyssey. Evan Goldstein. Book title is for the French mariage.
Thank you very much. You are done for this first solo part. So, congratulations. And please.
Thank you.
Once again, a round of applause for Celine from Park 90. Okay, now we'll refresh the stage and welcome the third contestant, which is Leslie Liu from OZ. Yeah, just give us 5 minutes, get your glasses, and please come back. Go for a toilet break. We'll refresh the stage and bring out the last contestant. This is the Singapore National Sommelier Competition 2023. This is proudly organized by the Sommelier Association of Singapore. This year we have a lot of support from our trade partners and sponsors. The main sponsor this year is Bottles and Bottles, the wine retailer. ladies and gentlemen, so we'll be calling in the third candidate really soon. Please proceed back on stage, and this was our last candidate for this competition. So once again, this is the Singapore National Competition, Singapore National Sommelier Competition 2023. Do fill up your glasses and proceed towards the stage and show our last candidate some support. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now welcome our third candidate, Miss Leslie Liu from ODAD. So for those who are new to us, we do this competition annually, and because we are a member of the Association Sommelier International, our competition feeds to the regionals, continental, and also the world stage. So some good news if you have not heard, we have a couple of very strong competitors as judges on stage. Our very own Mr. Mason Ng, judge on the middle table. He was the best sommelier of Asia and Oceanic last year. Our chief judge, Ms. Pez Livingston, was also the best sommelier of Americas as well in her time. So we have a lot of previous competitors, so no stress. I'm happy that I've done my turn. All good? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Welcome our third candidate, Miss Leslie Liu from ODAD.
Feeling good?
Yes. Yes. Sure.
Here is your first task, please. This table will have the aperitif. A guest order a glass of champagne. Another guest, a dry martini. And the third, a glass of white wine from the Caravan Wines by the Glass selection. You will have 6 minutes to do the service.
Would you mind to repeat, please?
This table will have the aperitif. A guest order a glass of champagne. Another guest, a dry martini. And the third, a glass of white wine from the Caravan Wines by the Glass selection. You will have 6 minutes to do the service, and start now.
Good afternoon. I'm Sommelier Leslie today. Welcome to the restaurant. So may I know, I will prepare the aperitif, so may I know who is in charge for the champagne?
That will be Gerald.
Sure. And also for the dry martini? Okay, sure, no problem. And also for the caravan.
Wine.
Thank you so much. I will be right back. Sorry about that. Thank you. I would decided to serve for the white wine and the table side because we can showcase about the service for the madam. So this will be the white wine from Veneto. This is Veneto Bianco. So something more refreshing, more dry to enjoy with it together. Would you mind to give it a test to measure for the quality? Pretty dry, very beautiful. It's easy to enjoy with the food together. Chef is prepared some like beautiful canapes to enjoy. We had the Boda Nebi taco, enjoy with some tomato salsa. You enjoy with very beautiful, nice acidity and also for the citrus. I will be right back for the champagne and the cocktail. A glass of nice of the champagne from Oki Johor. Let's give it a try, please. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now we have the beautiful star. So chef already recommend for a beautiful, nice chef menu for you today. So we're easy to enjoy with lots of the seafood to start. And of course, we already prepared for few canapes. And today will be the beautiful truffle season just start from Alba. Right now we can give some additional to enjoy with your langoustine as our supplement. So you can decide it later, no problem. And also we can arrange very, very beautiful for the nice red wine you can enjoy with your main course since you already have a very beautiful Italian white wine. And champagne, usually much more texture. Blending, for Ongi Johor, they are always will be like to have the barrel aging style.
Hi.
So let's continue over here, please. Please. Please identify these 4 wines. You have 4 minutes.
Can you please repeat again?
Please identify these 4 wines. You have 4 minutes.
Thank you. I start with glass number 3. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, they are all red wine. Number 3 is from Beaujolais, 100% Gamay. I guess it will be Beaujolais Cru. So it will be the flaky since you have lots of the red food driven. So very soft, a little bit more like biodynamic, organic style. It's truly food driven, so easy to enjoy. So 2020, so young and high quality producer from Jus de Journey. Wine number 4 is Pinot Noir. I would say this is from New World, from America, Sonoma. So I want to change it to New Zealand. So from Central Otago, very beautiful producer, Sato, 2020, also young vintage. Wine number 1, it will be Sangiovese, 100% from Brunello di Montalcino, DOCG. 2017, from high quality producer. Producer will be Sesta. Wine number 2. Beautiful tanning and structure. I think wine number 2 will be Grenache Syrah Mourvèdre, blending from South Rhone Valley, but will be something more younger. So I put 2019 vintage. Chateau de Bucassière, 2018 vintage. So 4 of them actually is quite fruit driven. I guess they are all quite young. So all of them actually I will prepare in the serving. The temperature will be around. The first one will be 10 to 12. Then serve it into the beautiful Zato Bordeaux glass. Nice texture, easy to enjoy it. And number 2, I would like slightly to decant it and will enjoy with the also Zato Bordeaux glass. Then we'll be serving a temperature with slightly more higher, will be 12 to 13. And number 3, I will prepare into the, because you have lots of the fruit driven, so I will just enjoy with the universal glass from Zato as well. So serving temperature will be probably a little bit slightly more chill, so around will be 11 to 12. Wine number 4, prepare into the Burgundy glass, Zato Burgundy glass, because you have a nice like air ring, it can easy to guess for the Pinot Noir flavor. So while serving the temperature probably will be around 12 to 13. They are all easy to enjoy with the poultry, apart in gaming, we can easy to enjoy such as wine number 3 and number 4, we can enjoy with the pulled braised. So the nice chicken and also enjoy with the albufera sauce and also have some truffle on top of it, some walnut dressing. So chef also prepare very nice for some salad aside, you can go along with it side by side. Wine number 2 is something a little bit more heavy among these 4. So I would like to enjoy with something a little bit more powerful, such as will be the pigeon from France, from Brittany. A little bit more gamey, meaty, will enjoy with the black garlic sauce, some smoky, and also have the black truffle, white truffle. Now we upgrade a little bit, so go to the white truffle. And we also go enjoy with some for the black garlic. Thank you so much.
We stay here. Please make full organoleptic description of wine number 3. You have 4 minutes.
Can you please repeat once again?
Please make full organoleptic description of wine number 3. You have 4 minutes.
Wine number 3 is a red wine. The wine is clear, a little bit, it's still bright, medium color concentration. Light ruby color with a purple hue, with a medium viscosity on the nose. The nose is clean, the wine is useful with moderate intensity. You have lots of the fruit driven. I would say the fruit condition will be young. You have lots of red fruit such as raspberry, strawberry, cranberry, and hint touch of the some red floral such as rose petal, and also hint of the flamingo. You also can get a little bit touch for the spice, but very gentle, such as for some pepper. This fresh peppercorn. I think the wine is truly aging in stainless steel, but I will double confirm the palate. On the palate, the wine is dry with medium plus acidity, with medium alcohol, medium tannin, and medium body. Confirming for the fruit condition is ripe with lots of the red fruit driven. Raspberry, once again, cranberry, strawberry, red floral, rose petal, and also have a flamingo. Very nice and juicy texture, hint of the spice and smokiness will come out on the palate, such as for hint of the charcoal. I think the wine is slightly aging, but it's still in stainless steel because I think you do for the carbonate maceration. Overall, the wine is balanced with medium plus complexity with medium plus finish. The wine is from over 100% Gamay from Beaujolais, France, and it's Beaujolais Cru Fleury, so 2020 from high quality producer. through their journey. So this is a wine you can easy to enjoy with some vegetable, and also you can enjoy with the poultry once again. So the vegetable, because we can enjoy with lots of the like beetroot, and also can enjoy with the green asparagus. Very nice touch with some dressing, walnut dressing. You also can enjoy with a hint of the smoky. We'll use lots of the herbaceous such as for the rosemary and thyme. Serving temperature will be same, will be a little bit slightly more chiller, so will be the 11 to 12, and serving into universal glass. Because I think it's a quite elegant, it's very fragrance, so I don't prepare too much for the bigger glasses. I just want it is very like straightforward, you can easy to enjoy by yourself, you also can enjoy with the food together. This is one of the wine we really recommend you can drink it daily. You also can enjoy with a special occasion, of course. But because about the beautiful color, if you want to buy a nice bottle for your lovers or your partners or your friends, I think it will be the good choice because it's really easy to enjoy it, and sometimes you don't need to decant, so you can just serve it straight. Then I think even you didn't go with the wine, you can go along with the cheese as well. So some nice cheese you can enjoy with did for the goat cheese or probably the Comté cheese. It can really classy way to enjoy with it, showcase about the floral and also have the very beautiful tanning in case of it. And since we're in Singapore, you know, Singapore actually is very leading trend, leading marketing about natural wine. So this is also the wine you can quite easy to find in lots of the different wine bar, even classic wine bar, and also we have a very top natural wine bar in Singapore. So it's also the wine you could really to see it surrounding by you. So not too easy to get it, but we are quite easy to enjoy. It's not only have the traditional type and also have the much more for the mainstream for the natural wine style. I think this will be the good wine to pair with it together. I think this is the wine you also can enjoy with the white truffle too.
Please, next task. So, this table. Please aerate and serve a bottle of Polvanera 2019. You will have 6 minutes. Please aerate and serve a bottle of Polvanera 2019. You will have 6 minutes and start now.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the restaurant. I'm Leslie today for your sommelier. I will prepare a bottle of the red wine for you. May I know who is the host? Thank you so much. I'll be right back. Good afternoon, sir. So this will be the red wine you order. Half an hour. We had the premium silver. Will be the 2019 will be the vintage. I'll prepare for you. We'll open and decant for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The cork is in very good condition. Did you already order some food to enjoy with it together? Sure. So this is the wine. It's really, it's quite young and it's primitive. Would you mind I just have a taste for the wine? Because actually it's magnum bottle, so I decided to serve it into the 2 decanter. So we'll be serving into the half and half. This is a wine primitivo. You know, actually it's another name called Zinfandel, which is the original place is from Croatia. It's really too easy to enjoy with some vegetable and also have some gaming and meaty food together. And because it's 2019, it's still very young, it's still quite tannin, quite structured. So that's why we go through the decanting process. You can make it a little bit more mellow down. That's quite easy to enjoy with it together. Let's have a try, please. I'm sure the quality is very good. Actually, today, chef is not only prepared for the classic menu, we also provide some vegetarian menu you can go along with it together. Thank you.
Please come here. So you can see in both screen, like we stay in this table. You have 5 wines for the menu. Please propose an order with reasons for the service of the wines. You can suggest other wines in replacement, but fewer points will be awarded. You have 5 wines for the menu.
5 wines for the menu.
Please propose an order with reasons for the service of the wines. You can suggest other wines in replacement, but fewer points will be awarded. You have 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Start now.
So here I will prepare for the orders, follow for the left side, but later I will give you some alternatives. So we'll start with Concordance, Marquis Goudan. So this is a Champagne Blanc de Noir, something a little bit more richer because it's a Pinot Noir 100%. So we'll prepare with a starter to enjoy with the first course to enjoy with it because you can easy to enjoy with such as a lemon and sea sauce. Second wine we'll enjoy will be the last one, which is a Desonal. So this is from Italy, from Piedmont. It's located into the easternmost for the small appellation. So this is a local variety. So usually it's making for the dry style, so it will be pretty high for the acidity. So this one will be this serving into the second course. You can enjoy with the sea bass. And because the sea bass, actually I would like to prepare something a little bit different, so that's why we also can enjoy with it. Let's not say here, so 2015 we will serve it side by side. We will start with the last one and go back to the second one, because we want to enjoy with something a little bit more richer style. So for the main course for today, seasonal duckling. So you will enjoy with the gooseberry sauce, gooseberry jus, and the beetroot. So we'll enjoy with the first one, Les Leading 2020. So the richer and pungent style. We will finish with the Chateau Gillette 89 as your beautiful olive oil ice cream. But allow me to prepare some alternatives. So the serving orders will follow for the left side will be just like this. I will give you some alternatives. We still can start with the champagne, but the champagne I would slightly to change a little bit, something a little bit even much more pungent producer will be the Ulysse Conlan de Maillon. So this is a Pinot Noir, Blanc de Noir, and non-vintage. So you can easy to enjoy with from Côte de Sézanne from Champagne. So the second wine, usually for this producer, it's from Rana. So actually, Rana is a very, very tough producer. Yes, but this bottle actually they make it very thin, very mineral driven, which is I like something a little bit more pungent, more powerful, which is we only can serve one wine instead of two wines to enjoy with the second course. So why not let's stay in Europe. We'll enjoy the wine from Portugal. So it's from Douro and produces near port, so Cuvée Coche, because it's inspired by the Coche d'Huez. So you will be blending with a few different varietals, such as Robigato, Arinto, and also have the Voisinho. So make it a little bit more like Burgundian touch. Vintage will be 2010, slightly more older. Main course, something a little bit more punchy, more powerful. Why not let's go to Spain. So we'll enjoy with the wine will be like Vega Sicilia, Cuvée, Verbier Nafai. So we'll be Tinta Fino, blending with Merlot. So 2010 is the vintage. I would like to enjoy with the like punching and powerful. I will enjoy with the dark together. For the main dessert for today, figs from Bordeaux. It's a really nice touch for the fragrance, for the citrus, and also for the sweetness. Dessert wine, I decided to bring you to, instead of Sauternes, I decided to bring you to Hungary. So let's enjoy the very, very nice, the Hungary producer, Julia Victor. So we'll enjoy with the Tokai, very nice 5 Boutonnillon, because I don't want you to feel like over sweet. 5 Boutonnillon, so it will be like ferment based, blending with Hush Lavelu and also had the Sarga Muscodali. So it will be 2010 vintage. So easy to enjoy with the food together. But according for left side for the 5 different wines, Mahi Goudan is a very beautiful producer, served into a champagne glass, same as the Ulysse Conlan. And the second one for the Desona, so we'll serve it into the universal glass because it is quite lean and fine. Lots of the like, lemon zest you can taste from the wine. It's pretty straightforward and 2019 vintage. So thank you.
Good. We continue from this table for a bit more blind tasting.
Thank you.
Please identify these beverages and state what they have in common. You will have 4 minutes.
Please repeat again, thank you.
Please identify these beverages and state what they have in common. You will have 4 minutes.
Number 1 is sake, Jimai Daiginjo, made by rice. This is Yamada Nishiki rice type. Number 2 is beer. made by barley. This is Paul L. This is Tiger beer. Number 3 is tea. This is Kim Mai Cha, made by barley. Number 4 is whiskey, single malt, Scotch whiskey from Highland, Macallan 18, made by Graham. The commonest Number 4 is made by barley. So they are all made by protein. I think I can change number 4 to Japanese whiskey. Let's enjoy the Hibiki 21. 4 of them, they are all made in Asia. Maybe they all went through the light roasted process before they went into the fermentation.
Time.
Good. Let's go this side. So it's the moment of the wine list. Please correct this wine list. You will have 3 minutes.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
So the first line, Vin de France, Mademoiselle. I think the first one is correct. Second one, Vin de France, Cap de Domaine de Cure, 18, France. This is correct. Beverage. I think the Van Dutch maybe is wrong spelling. And Samos, barrel aged. So the Samos, this one is correct. Abois, Van de I will get back to you for the last one for the Abois. So this is 300. And the red wine for the second license, Joseph Le Vine 2019 Allen Vogue is correct. Bouze 2018 Popala. Bouze, I don't think this is red wine. So Sancerre 2022. Domaine de la Roche-Neuve, they are not based in Sancerre. And for the last one is wrong spelling for the and have one more N in R and N between. Kananuzweg 2019, Jadish Beck. I think it's not called Van der Voorde for the Abois, the white last one. Because water is aging with the yeast together, but it shouldn't be called like this.
Time.
Good. Last one, solo test. And here is a quiz. So you have to answer the question, and you have 10 seconds per slide. Starting now.
I have no idea. Sorry about that.
Hi.
Francis Robinson?
Hi.
Kermit Lynch.
Hi.
Hi. Cass Melodies. Oh, okay. I have no idea. Sorry about it.
Hi.
Wine of the world. Natural wine.
Hi.
Thank you.
Hi.
Sommelier of the book. I mean, sommelier of.
Hi.
I don't know. Even Paris. Wine of America.
Hi.
I will buy some more books.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we will call you very soon for last test.
Christ heart chained to rhythm and blues, forgetting your name with every move. I'm broken, but all I wanna do is dance, dance through it, dance, dance through it. I was stuck running through emotions that you left behind.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we will set the stage for the last task, which will be a traditional task. You will, for those who are first time joining us, you will see that it's a very joyous occasion. We will set the last stage for last class. May I get all the finalists up front and also the semi-finalists as well, because later the award ceremony it's also inclusive of the semi-finalists. All right. So for those who are not who are first time joining us, once again, we have a total of 7 trophies at our Singapore National Sommelier Competition. All right. So other than the champion, the first and second runner-up, we also award trophies to the best practical. So which means the best service, best taster. We also have a best theory and a rising new sommelier. Yeah. So normally it's reserved for a young new sommelier, but our this year candidates are all quite senior. Okay. It's quite stellar because we have 4 different advanced sommelier in this lineup. Yeah. So let us set up the stage, fill out your glass, and also for all those sponsors, please stand by and get ready. After this, we'll proceed straight. After the last task, we'll proceed straight to the prize ceremony. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in 5 minutes, we'll be proceeding with the last task. So, contestants can drink something. No, don't need to come up, things. You just chill first, yeah? We're getting to fill the hall. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those outside, if you are still with us, we are proceeding to the last task, and straight away, it would be the awards presentation. So this event is organized by the Sommelier Association of Singapore, a member of the Association de la Sommellerie Internationale. Please follow us on our Facebook and Instagram. You can see on the screen. Today we work. This event cannot be possible. It cannot be made possible without the support of our sponsors and also volunteers. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, once you have filled your glass, please make your way to the stage. We will be doing the final task for the Singapore National Sommelier Competition 2023. Stay hydrated. Our official water partner is Hilden and the Water Sommelier. All the glassware you are using today is from Kafner 1794. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so can I invite the judges back on stage? And everyone just get a seat. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming today to the Great Escape 2023 and also to the Singapore National Sommelier Competition 2023. So now, the moment that all of you are waiting for, we will proceed for the final task for our finalists. And our chief judge is tabulating the score. Who will be crowned champion this year, the Sommelier Competition 2023. Is everybody excited? No? Yes? Not enough alcohol? Okay, can. So, for the last task, this last task is a classic in all world stage competition, original stage competition. This will be a sparkling wine service. Can I invite the 3 finalists on stage, please? So we need you in your candidate number for finals. Candidate number 1. Candidate number 2, candidate number 3. Okay, so candidate number 1 will be Mr. Zachary Tay from Latte. Candidate number 2 will be Miss Celine Chong from Park 90. Candidate number 3 will be Miss Leslie Liu from ODAD. Zach, obviously you're not as well loved. Okay, we are a very close family. Okay, so this final segment is actually proudly sponsored by Girls Bond and also Alpha International. Thank you for the sponsorship. So this final task will be under the watchful supervision of our 3 Master of Wine. Yeah, so for we have Miss Annette Scarf, Master of Wine, Mr. Tan Ning Xian, Master of Wine, and Mr. Richard Hemming, Master of Wine. So candidates, no pressure. This is a final task already. Okay, so the instruction will be as such. So in front of you, we have a bottle of Magnum, Girls Bond. We need you to serve to a party which has a total of 15 people. We need you to serve to finish out the bottle as much as you can, as equal pours to each glass as possible in the shortest possible time. Okay? So we are all very thirsty, so which is why shortest possible time. Again, a party of 15 people. So finish the bottle as much as you can, as equal pour per glass as possible, in the fastest possible time that you can. Okay? Everybody clear? I already repeated myself, don't worry, okay? I know you want to ask me to repeat, right? Okay, I repeated myself already, huh? So, we will not take time for this because it will be taken into consideration of who finished first. Any questions? Yeah. Any questions? Everybody okay? Masters, everybody okay? Okay. The audience, everybody okay? Ready? Okay. If not, finalists, you may begin. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the Master of Wine, are you all satisfied? Everything's okay? You got your scores? Okay, cool. So, just in time, our Chief Judge has also completed the corrections. Is everybody excited to know who wins? Okay, Noria, give us a bit of time. Deep breath. Breathe. Need some oxygen. Okay, so first up, I need all the sponsors and all the award presentation sponsors and partners to be onto stage right. Just come up so that when you're ready, when the award is being presented, we will announce and you'll come on stage. Before we do that, maybe a bit of words and we can do the correction that I really know. That the whole competition is quite difficult, right? You want to know and curious what are the wines, what's the answer, we will review to you first. So as we get the sponsors ready, we'll review the answers for the competition.
So I will briefly tell you what we have done all day. So for the semifinals, they had a very difficult theory of 1 hour. Then they had a practical, very fast practical test that we judge mostly the fastness and how sommeliers can react in very stressful situations. So was the service of a Chablis 2021 of Maison Champy, but they had to carafe it, so they have to put it in a decanter. So that this was exercise of 2 minutes, so it was very fast, very challenging for the candidates. Then we had as well the tasting. So let me, wait, I get there. For the wine blind tasting, they had 4 minutes to taste Vouvray, a very classic, very, nothing, fantastic wine for blind taste. So was very, very good. For the spirits, it was challenging. They had 3 spirits that nearly were the same color. So here as well, we were looking for good description, identification, and identification has to be very complete in a base product distillation. So we will leave all the bottles here for you to see as well. Then we had an exercise of pairing. So exercise of pairing is one of the most difficult to organize. So they had to be really, really descriptive, but also justify their answers. And there was a gorgonzola cheese, which they had to describe. And also they had 2 options. Both options were quite good, but the answer as well is important for the sommeliers to look for texture, for also associations about, for example, in the cheese, the lactic acid and with the sake. So this was a Riesling, very sharp Riesling that every one of you recognized. So it was very classic as well. And a sake that we were surprised that was a little bit difficult to identify sake for many candidates. So there was a wine and a sake instead of 2 wines. And it's very interesting, the pairings of sake and cheese. So we were looking for the exploration between sake and cheese. We had an workshop also about wines of Austria, and that's what we're looking for.
In the wines of Austria, they had to present to me a proposal for how they would promote Austrian wine in Singapore. So what I was looking for is whether they were planning to look onto like the on-trade, the off-trade, whether it was consumers, whether it was sommeliers, whether they were planning on dinners or lunches, and what sort of activities they would do. So things like master classes, tastings, dinners featuring Austrian wine, wines of the month, wine fairs, all of these kinds of activities. We weren't just looking for tell me about Austrian wine, because I knew that, I worked for Austria. So we were looking for their proposals in terms of how they would actually put those wines forward.
Perfect. So then for the final, so you all were here, but in the final, the service of the cocktail and the champagne and caravan service. So here we were looking for organization, also performance in how to make a cocktail, how to serve these 3 different orders in one table, how you were fast and efficient behind the bar, to make sure you taste the champagne, the wine, and to ask the clients what type of white wine they would like. We had 2 options, one very dry Garganega from Italy, one slightly sweet Riesling. So what we were looking is to go back to the client, ask for preferences, how they would like the dry martini, which kind of white wine they would like. So this was the tricky part of the exercise. There was no problem, I think, with timing. But yes, in organization, and make sure that it's the right order and that all the clients are happy. we follow by the blind tasting. Would you like to say some words about the blind?
Sure. So yes, we had 4 red wines. One Langhe Nebbiolo by Borgogno, that was wine number 1. A very tricky Baga by Louis Pateau. And then 2 Pinot Noirs. So you had to hold your nerve for that one. Number 3 was the Basse Philippe. Number 4 was the Fourier Bourgogne. Actually, all very classics of their type. The Nebbiolo and the 2 Pinots, obviously less challenging than the Baga. But you didn't necessarily need to get the wines right. It was just as much about describing them accurately. And then there was an additional, more lengthy description of the Basse Philippe, describing everything from the appearance, nose, palate, and then food matching, service temperature, etc.
Thank you. Then for the service, so the service of a Magnum, so the decanter of the Magnum was dirty, so it was with a lot of smell of coffee, and it was used, but also it was dirty. So it is how you do your mise en place, how you prepare your material, how efficient you are, and that you make sure that all that you are using is clean and in good conditions for the client. So this was a quite straightforward exercise, but the tricky part is the mise en place and to make sure everything that you use is in good conditions, and to look also for solutions when you don't have the Magnum decanter, so go for the 2 small decanters to do the service. We also, for sure, always look for food recommendations for your efficiency when serving a Magnum. So this was a very classic atelier. For the menu, for food and wine, it was a little bit more tricky. Yes, we can. Okay, we don't have. But so it was the order of the wines. You performed pretty well. So there was not the whole information of the wines in the description. So they need to place in the order. For example, there was a champagne to base for the aperitif in first position. So where we were looking that this champagne were served like a welcome glass of champagne. Then we had as well the Dertona Montemarcino of Roagna, Timorasso, 2019. So we were looking for, it's very sharp, very fresh, very complex as well with Sander canals. For back of Seabass, we were looking for something more with a little more age, and Chardonnay of 2015 from Kittler. So you were very well with these wines. Most of them you find it. So it was very good. Seasonal duckling with the Stedin Grenache 100% from Australia. So there was good recognition about this. That was fixed from Bordeaux, very classic, with the Chateau Chillet as well we were looking for in the last position. So you could also answer with other options, but we were looking mostly to concentrate in these options and explain why and put the right order of the wines. Because many clients comes with names of wines, but not the whole information. So where we're looking, the menu is from La Tour d'Argent, is the new menu from the opening in Paris. So very classic, but with very good wines from the world. Next, the beverage. So for the beverage identification, we have the the black glasses, it was really difficult because it's black glasses, but also there's all products that are based on barley. So we have a mugi shochu, we have a beer, barley 100%, we have mugi cha, so an infusion made with barley, and single malts from Scotland. So we were looking for identification and also find the base product that they had all these beverages in common. For the wine list, so we were looking for some of the errors of the wine list. So it's quite French-centered and also a natural wine. A lot of wines that we see in the natural wine bistro or bars. So many of the wines, yes, are worldwide known. First wine, well, the name of the vigneron, Alexandre. Second wine is correct. Alice et Olivier Demont is from Rouvray. Vasaltis from Santorini. And Plajol, a classic Van de Voile, is from Gaillac, producer from Gaillac. Frank Cornelissen is the white wine in this case. Saint-Joseph, Alain Bosch. So the Vieille Vigne is Cornas, is not Saint-Joseph. They produce Saint-Joseph, but not with this name. And Boussy, so 2018 Paul Barra is correct. It's a red wine, Coteau Champenois. There is more and more wines coming, red wines from this region. Domaine d'Aroche-Neuve, where it was correct in the other slide. So Sancerre 2022 is not Sancerre, it's Samo-Champigny. And Judy Beck, a reference also for the natural wine world from Burgenland instead of Carnuntum, but the rest is correct. And the books, we have to, I love books. So the new Jean Bonnet, the new French wine is a Bible of the new wines from France that was released this year. So it's very contemporary, very new. Then the second one, Pascaline Lepetier, so also a very new wine now in introduction with, now it will be in English as well, but it was a big name in the Instagram and in the, and well, a classic from the Rhone Valley, John Livingstone, Lermont is one of the best books from the Northern Rhone, so it's quite classic, it's not maybe a book that is contemporary, but you can, I suggest to read it. Jamie Goody is always a reference for the viticulture, vinification, winemaking, and all these aspects. And what else? The next, John Sabo, Master Sommelier, Volcanic Wines, also a book quite new, reference of the volcanic wines. The new, just fresh to the market, the 5th edition of the Oxford Companion to Wine. So I think Amber Revolution from Simon Wolf, a book for, yeah, one of the best for orange wine. This is a classic as well, Adventures on the Wine Routes of Kermit Lynch, that he is now celebrating his 50 years as importer of French wine in United States, so he's a reference worldwide. And a classic for sommeliers, Rashbar, Secrets of Sommeliers. And then we have the Wine Atlas, more contemporary, but Perfect Pairings for Evan Gosten, also a reference for wine pairing. So it was very books oriented, but all books interested, and I suggest to read. Thank you very much.
So a round of applause for all the contestants and also for our judges. Thank you so much. So without further ado, I think we have the results.
Yes, and also I want to thanks, well, all the judges and all people behind that were working all day, polishing glasses, bringing all the wines. So thank you very much for this volunteer, the community of Singapore of sommeliers. Thank you. Yes, we have the results, but now I have a...
Okay, give us like 30 seconds. We cannot be wrong, okay? So, you know.
What do we do? Yeah, it was the
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, I need to, so we have 7 prizes as mentioned earlier. The prizes are also awarded to all semi-finalists. So it's they went through many trials and it's a combination. The following prizes of best theory, best taster, best practical is a combination of both semi-finals and finals. All right, so the rest of the semi-finalists don't just stand by, you might win. Yeah, okay. So everyone just, so we will do the announcement. So everybody, if you hear a name, you need to run up. You'll be a bit excited, okay? So we also have, I also announce who sponsor the trophy so that the trophy sponsors can stand by, all right? Yeah, so which one do you want to go first? Okay, so first up, whenever I announce, you'll bring up the trophy, okay? First up, we will be presenting the best theory. All right, best theory. Anyone want to make a guess? Okay, the best theory. Matthew, right? You come first, then. So, can I get a representative of Wine Australia on stage? Are you still here, Kathy? Wine Australia? Maybe still got a lot of people at the booth. Okay, so this Best Theory trophy is sponsored by Wine Australia. Yeah, so thank you. Thanks for supporting. Actually, they flew down and support us and took a trophy actually when we emailed them. It's a cold call, just to let you know. Okay, so worked very hard to get some money for this annual event. So okay, so we get one of the judges to present the best theory, Mr. Richard Hemming, Master of Wine. No? Okay, so the best theory. Put your hands together for Mr. Daisuke Kawai. Our winner for the Best Theory Award trophy this year, Mr. Daisuke Kawai. Thank you so much. Congratulations once again. So, next up is our award for Best Taster. And this award is sponsored by Chef Kang and Pizzaiola. Can I get the representative on stage as well? Thank you so much for sponsoring this award. After many years of continuous support, thank you so much. Okay, are you ready? So this is Best Taster of 2023. Let's give a hands up to Miss. Leslie Liu. Take a photo together. Okay, next up we have the award for Best Practical. And this award is sponsored by Mr. Boon from Vine and Wine. Okay, so trophy, our Best Practical. This year of Best Practical 2023 goes to Miss Celine Jong. Thank you so much. So we have 2 more trophies to be awarded. Next one would be the sparkling service. Yeah. Okay, so sparkling service, trophy on stage, please. Sparkling service is sponsored by Gooseborn, and can I have the representative from Alpha Wines? Please be on stage, please. Don't be shy. Yeah. Thank you, Min. Yeah. So this will be the Best Sparkling Service Award. Any guesses? Okay. So the Best Sparkling Service Award, sponsored by Gooseborn and Alpha International, this year is won by Mr. Zachary Tay. Thank you so much. Thank you. So next up, we have one more trophy, which is our Rising Sommelier Award. This award was created a couple of years back. It's quite a new award. This is to encourage new sommeliers who has not competed or has been just starting out in their careers, to encourage them to do more. So this award, the new Rising Sommelier Award, is proudly sponsored by Vinico. Can we invite Mr. Lim Zhenzhe on stage? Okay, so this award of New Rising Sommelier goes to Mr. Wyman Kaur. Put your hands together for Mr. Wyman Kaur. This is his first time competing in any competition for nationals. Yeah. Making it to semis. Congratulations. Okay. So finally, is everybody excited to know the top 3 as finalists? Are you ready? Can you all stand to the center, please? Or the center? Yeah, or the center. So I'll leave the announcement of the winners to you. From the 3rd first, yeah? From the 2nd runner-up. Yeah, from the 2nd runner-up. The 2nd runner-up is sponsored by Beverage Click. So can I invite Mr. Sean Au on stage? So Mr. Sean Au, Beverage has proudly sponsored both the second runner-up and also for the second runner-up $1,000 education credit with the Beverage Clique. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, so this award.
So, are you ready?
So this award has also all the finalists has also been given prizes from Chateau Lagio and also from Corvan as well. All right. So after this, we also have some wines from the sponsors. Yeah. So after the award, we'll bring the sponsors up to present some wines for them. Okay. So now Sean has already written the name for the second runner-up. Yeah, for our third prize of the day, we can leave it to our chief judge to announce.
So Leslie Liu.
A round of applause for our second runner-up, Miss Leslie Liu. Okay, can you all hold on stage first? We also have a sponsor from Joseph Mayo, Mr. Patrick Zi, export manager, to award a bottle of wine to Miss Leslie Liu. Thank you so much for your sponsorship. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so next up, you want to hear the first runner-up or you want to hear the champion first? Come. Okay, you have no choice, okay? She already decided, okay? She will review, up to you, Chief Judge. Thank you.
So the best sommelier of Singapore, Celine Yung.
So, if you all do not know, Celine is also our first female winner of the National Sommelier Competition of Singapore 2023. She has also just cleared her advanced sommelier with the Court of Master Sommeliers 2 weeks ago. Congratulations! Can I invite our sponsors from Bottles and Bottles, Mr. Cole, and also in order to come stage, also the bottle for sponsorship from Faustino, Mr. Carlos Daniel Fernandez Martinez, export manager, also from Mr. Patrick Zi again from Joseph's Mayo, and Champagne Lombard, Mr. Thomas Lombard, CEO and owner of Champagne Lombard. Please come on stage, please. Thank you. Please, Mr. Thomas, please join the photo. Mr. Patrick and Mr. Carlos, please join the photo. You can take individual photos as well, please. Thank you. One more award from Mr. Patrick as well. Celine, you have put down your prizes, many prizes. The winner always has a lot of prizes. And I also have a, thank you, Mr. Patrick Zi from Joseph Mayo. Thank you. So one more bottle of wine from Faustino. We can invite Mr. Carlos. Mr. Carlos Daniel Fernandez Martinez on stage as well from Faustino. Thank you so much. In front, please, in front of the table. Celine, this is your wine as well. Thank you so much. Congratulations once again. Thank you so much. So let's put your hands together for our first runner-up of 2023, Mr. Zachary Tay. Can I invite representative from Piven, our co-sponsors? Representative from Piven? Anyone from Piven? No? Okay, if not, we'll get our judges, one of our judges to present the prize to him. Can we get Miss Anna Scarf to present the award for him? Thank you so much. Put your hands together once again. Thank you. And we would like to also again invite Mr. Carlos Daniel Fernandez Martinez from Faustino. Thank you. All our finalists walk away with a Coravan. Not that they needed it. Yeah, they finish the bottle every day. Hey, Zach, please, to the center. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Can we re-invite, I just saw the candidate representative, Wine Australia. Miss Kathy, can you please come on stage with Mr. Daisuke Kawai as well for a photo? Yeah? Let's complete that photo. Thank you so much. Let's do another photo in front. Of course, please. Okay, in the center. In the center. In front. Yeah, thank you. In the center. Yeah, please, this way. Thank you so much once again for your support. Okay. So can I invite all the semi-finalists and finalists on stage with all the judges and sponsors and partners as well on stage for group photo. Thank you, please. Welcome on stage, please. Thank you. I would like to also invite my co-organizer, Mr. Yossi Yang. Everybody, please recognize his face. Next year is his problem. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Yang. And of course, Mr. Lin Jong. You have 1 year. You have just replaced Mr. Yang as the ringing champion. Thank you. Please come on stage for a group photo. Okay, so please take a glass of champagne from the table, anyone, and whoever is still thirsty, you can also take a glass of sparkling wine from Goosebond, please. Thank you. If anybody want a photo with the champions, please also take a photo. Thank you. Nobody want to take a sparkling wine? Hello. Mr. Liming, your glass. Thank you. Kefner, yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for attending the event. Keep a lookout for the event next year, the Great Escape 2024, which will happen next year in conjunction with the Singapore National Sommelier Competition 2024 next year as well. Please follow our Instagram handle SGSoms. For all the partners and anybody who wants to have photos, we'll be sending out all the photos via our professional videographer and photography team. Thank you so much.